Alright. What did he use, Danny X? I really wasn't planning on doing a reaction to this. I just clicked on Myron over here, and I was dropping so many goddamn comments in response to the shit he was saying in the comment section. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a reaction to this one. So let's fucking get into it. Apparently, I got something to say about this shit. Oh my god, that's bright. Not right at me. Here we go. Okay.
It's amazing to me that I actually think that the ICE guy did anything wrong. Dude, this is a clean shoot. Even if you were a civilian and someone did this to you, this would be a clean shoot. This is probably the craziest example I've ever seen of around and find out. Oh! Hits him and he shoots.
Okay, so let's equally apply that logic there, Myron. So if a cop runs you over, then you have every right to shoot them, right? Same? Or is it different then all of a sudden? Or is it rules for thee, but not for me all of a sudden? Because there's a bunch of examples out there, actually, of cops running people over. It's on film. All kinds of cops running all kinds of people over. So what you're saying, Myron, is that all those cops deserve to get shot, right? No, that's not what you're saying. But if a citizen drives away from a cop, then they deserve to get shot. Okay, let's just equally apply logic here.
Clean shoot all day. And honestly, if you it's in the comments, anybody watching this clip, if you don't think this is a good shoot, just don't follow me, bro. And this is your opportunity right now. Just walk away. Not watch my content no more.
Well, thank you for the invitation, but unless you address me directly in the comments or something and tell me to fuck off, which I will, if you address me, any creator, if you say, Dane, I do not want you on my fucking channel, I will fuck right the fuck off. Ask Chris Mallard, who runs the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I used to hang out in his chat room a lot until he got tired of my ass one day and said, you need to fuck right the fuck off, Dane. Actually, what he said was, if you can't come in here and read the room and pretty much not be yourself, then I don't want you here. Then I was like, well, that ain't going to happen because I'm going to be me no matter where the fuck I am. So, and I haven't went back since. So.
Because this is like a clear cut and dry, self-defense, clean shoot all day. If you don't think it's so, you're a... So federal law enforcement has been warning these libtard clowns across the country to stop impeding immigration enforcement operations. They don't even have to warn them. 18 U.S.C. 111 doesn't play that game and is a felony. When they bark, get out the car and slap cuffs on you, that's a lawful command. These idiots think waving their U.S. citizen card makes them untouchable. That's exactly why they're out there blocking shit, because they're delusional enough to believe they're safe. I've dealt with these morons up close. Take it from me. 99% of Twitter tough guys have zero.
So they're delusional to think that they have the freedom of rights. They're delusional to think that they have the right to travel, right? People need to start banding together. I applaud what these people are doing. They are banding together. They're warning each other when these motherfuckers are around in the neighborhood. That needs to happen more often. There needs to be an app made where anytime someone gets pulled over, you put out a signal and all kinds of other motherfuckers pull up and just hang out. Because I tell you what, there's a lot more of us than there are of you. The red coats and blue I'm talking about. There's a lot more of us citizens than there are police. And us citizens need to start watching each other's fucking backs, man. Because these red coats and blue are getting way too comfortable taking away our rights and putting us through degrading fucking procedures. Like dancing like a monkey for them, like in DUI stops.
Clue what the fuck they're even talking about. So look, here's a clip right here, guys, of a BORTAC guy from Border Patrol, right, telling this chick, hey, look, if you keep doing this, you're going to get arrested. And they always warn these people that it's a felony, you can't impede a federal official, and look at the look that she gives them, right? No fucking respect for authority, because these idiots think, I'm a U.S. citizen, you can't do anything.
Okay, does authority have respect for the citizenry? No, they do not. There's all kinds of videos that serve as proof of this online, of clear disrespect towards the citizenry. That they view themselves as a class above the citizens. And it is clear in how they treat the citizens.
To me. Okay, dummy.
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think I'm making
I'm not.
the right decision.
Oh, then why are you giving her a warning?
I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing, to not make a bad decision.
And of course, you got the other. It's like, why are you giving her a warning? To not put her in jail. To give her a chance before she ruins her life and gets a fucking serious federal felony on her fucking rap sheet. Bro, niggas are dumb.
Today and ruin your life.
Oh, bad
Okay,
decisions.
thank you.
That's funny.
Yeah, niggas are dumb, Myron. They are dumb enough to comply with the extortionists, with the human traffickers. This is human trafficking right here. Where the job and the duty that cops. Now, ICE is just an extension of cops. They are just cops with fucking masks on, in a different uniform. They look like slightly more militarized cops. But all these red coats and blue, and even these motherfuckers, red coats and black, they have lost their respect for the citizenry.
Bad decisions. That's funny coming from you. Look, bro, like a typical. Oh my god, dude. Like, see, the reason why I have such a dislike for these types of people is because I grew up in New England. I grew up in Connecticut. I went to college in Boston. All I was surrounded with was retards like this. Right? She got the fucking Karen glasses, the bangs.
Okay, alrighty, thank you.
Bad decisions are coming from you.
Have a good day.
I hope you
And she's fat too, as you can tell.
have a terrible day.
I hope you have a
That one got me. Okay. You had a good one in there, Myron. Anytime you go to a cheap, petty ad hominem, that's probably going to get me because it's hilarious. It's got nothing to do with anything. And the bitch be fat, too. So as long as they're fat and they're chugging that... The state cock, right? The federal cock, right? The law cock. As long as they're chugging that cock, then it don't matter if they're fat. But if they're defying the state, if they're defying the law, if they're defying the red coats and blue, now all of a sudden, oh, you're fat.
terrible day. See, these progressives are sick, bro. Yo, they literally want us dead. I'm telling you guys, they want us dead.
You know who's sick is the people that think they have the right to extort you by the threat of force, because that's what extortion is, using the threat of force in order to extract resources from people. The people that think that they have the right to human traffic other human beings, which is what the red coats and blue do. That is sick, Myron. And all the people who stand by and let that happen, that is a mass Stockholm syndrome. And I'm actually happy to see all this right here. All the people banding together anytime these motherfuckers get together to go around and do some human trafficking operations. I'm happy that this needs to happen all around the country right here. And you motherfuckers will see really quick that you are outnumbered. You fuck ass honkies.
Okay, thank you.
Look at all these out heckling them.
Watch out, it's slippery. Yeah, it's a lot.
Watch out, it's slippery. Acting like you care. Acting like you're not about to go human traffic and extort people. Oh, but I told you to watch out because it's slippery, so I care. But come here and give me money. Fucking fuck ass honkies, dude.
Just so you know, if we continue to have you follow us, okay.
See, these people are following them, bro, which is extremely dangerous, by the way, right? And these people are following them and fucking, like, doxing where they're at and all this shit.
Oh, so it's okay for the government to have your address right there and know right where you're at and right what you're doing. See, you got to equally apply logic. If it's dangerous for these people to be following them and noting where they are, then equally it's just as dangerous for the cops to be following us and to know where we are. And to say that it is not equivalent is to fall back on special pleading, is to fall back on might equals right, and is to therefore forfeit any intellectual integrity that your argument might be attempting to stand on.
Huge problems.
Have fun. Don't make a bad decision today.
See, that is might equals right there, man. Don't make a bad decision. That is the threat of force. That is extortion. That is a threat right there. Don't make a bad decision today. But you better not get in my way while I go and human traffic these people over here and extort them.
Actually, it is, because you're sharing sensitive information of what their cars look like, what they're doing. You are.
Oh, that's all taxpayer funded, right? What's their cars? That's not their cars. That's the public's cars. The public paid for those vehicles. The public is paying for these motherfuckers to go in here and human traffic people. The public is paying for these people to extort the public. That they are paying they are paying for the very extortion that they are having fall upon them.
Off other individuals as to a possible enforcement operation. Yes, it is illegal, you fucking dumbass. What is illegal is stopping people. You're impeding a federal official.
So all law is right. So back in the slave days, it was right to have slaves just because it was legal. Let's not act like legality is a reflection of morality. Those things are oftentimes juxtaposed and opposed to each other. Not all legality is moral. Not all legality is a proper reflection of decent morality.
Federal duties, which is illegal under 18 U.S.C. 111. A lot of these fucking idiots don't get this shit. It's absolutely nuts.
The only law, a power. Oh, wait, my dyslexia kicked in. The only power a law has is in the willingness of someone to enforce that law. Okay. Now hold on. I'm going somewhere with this. So if the people, we the people ourselves, come up with our own laws of, hey, we aren't going to stand for this extortion and human trafficking anymore, then that law will have the power of anyone who chooses to enforce that law. Because check it out, we are all the president of our own worlds. We are all the judge, the jury, and the executioner of our own personal laws. The government, the only power that the government has is in its ability to manipulate its residents into relinquishing their divine sovereignty unto the state. That is the only power the state has, is the power that we the people have given it. But we the people have forgotten that. Most of us. We are the power. We the people are the power.
It is, and I remember, and I know this because I've done a case like this before. Bruh, let me see if I could. Are we really about to do this? Fuck it. See, niggas don't understand that I really am about this life, bro. Like, I really was out here doing this shit. We're really about to look for a case that I did. Here, let me see if I can find this shit for you guys. Give me 1 sec, man. We're really about to go into the fucking files here. Let me see here. I think I'm torn. Let me see. Oh, let's go. I found it. Yo, everybody says, Myron, you are a desk agent. You are a desk agent. I got receipts on receipts on receipts. I was actually fucking out here, motherfuckers. What is this? What is this? Right here. 18 USC 111. Here you go. Receipts on receipts. I don't want to see anyone ever talk shit to me about this. Shut the fuck up to everyone out there. Unlike all these other Twitter niggas, all these other fucking losers,
that actually directly goes in the face of the right to free speech. See, censorship is a sign of weakness. Censorship is admitting that you can't logically overcome something that someone is saying, so you need them to just quit saying it altogether. Censorship is always a sign of weakness.
I'm actually out here doing this shit. Real name and all. All these fucking Monday morning quarterbacks never shot a gun in their life, never been in a confrontation in their life. Motherfuckers are at fucking Starbucks. They get a call for their latte because they get a call for it. Mitchell, oh, shocked when their name gets called for their stupid latte at Starbucks, but want to come in and tell me, oh, that's not proper use of force. Shut the fuck up. I do not fucking lie. No caps in my raps. Here we go. I told you guys. 2014, September 26, 2014, at the Border Patrol station. Here we go.
This fucking caps lingo that's been popping up the last 10 years or so, it's fucking stupid, y'all. It's fucking stupid. I mean, y'all use it, do you? I'm just letting you know, it's fucking stupid, bro. Like, a lot of this newer lingo that's come out of the hoods has been just fucking retarded in about the last 20 years. I was raised in the hood about 30 years ago, and I like the old school lingo a lot better, man. It ain't caps, it's fronting. Quit fronting, motherfucker.
My criminal complaint, signed by me. There's my fucking signature. I was literally there handling another case, right? And these niggas came in and fucked my shit up. And they fucking came in and they started issues with Border Patrol agents and everything. There you go. So, bruh, when I tell you guys I've dealt with these before, I'm not kidding around. I got real receipts for this shit. I don't need to, like, look, you guys know what it is. I told you guys about my background and shit like that, right? And these guys got lucky. They got hit with the misdemeanor version. But there is a
Yeah, actually, you did tell us about that, and it kind of makes me think that you're like a paid CIA influencer, kind of, is what I'm leaning towards, actually, Myron.
felony version, of course. Or did they get indicted for the felony version? I forget. But I remember doing this case. This was actually my first day on duty, on call. So anyway. So yeah, this is impeding, bro. 100%. These dudes are idiots. Okay, then here's another one here. You guys can see more of the
impeding, huh? Impeding. What do you call it when cops forcibly pull people over under threat of violence, under a threat of human trafficking? Is that impeding then, or do you call it something else now because someone with a badge is doing it? See, it's rules for thee, not for me is the sign of tyranny. And it's about getting to that time, y'all. It's about getting to that time. You know what they say about the tree of liberty? It needs to be watered again. It's about time for another watering of liberty. Defiance of tyranny is love of freedom. Give me liberty or give me death. The tree of liberty is ready to be watered again, y'all.
Chaos in fucking in Minneapolis. This fucking whale over here.
Step back. You hit a vehicle.
Now, this is all part of the plan right here. Like, the last president let all these... Now, I am against illegal immigration. Okay? I am not for illegal immigration. I am for legal immigration. America was built on immigration. But by large and far, it was built on legal immigration. Now, if you want to get down to brass tacks, everyone that is not Native American is here illegally. Whitey McCracker came over and stole this land from the Native Americans. If you want to get down to it. All white people are here illegally also.
Absolutely crazy shit, man. Absolutely crazy shit. See, I'm telling you guys, these people think just because they're fucking U.S. citizens that they can do this bullshit, right? Okay, so this is the news. So let's go back to the old footage.
These dumb motherfuckers think that just because they're American citizens that they have rights. They don't. Rights are not given, okay? Rights were never given. Rights can only be taken. They can be taken for yourself or they can be taken from someone else. But no one gives you any right. The only right you have is the right you are willing to kill and die for. That is the only right that you have. If you are not willing to kill and die for it, then you will not have it. Because when it comes down to it, murder and violence is the only thing that lets one group take another group seriously. One group must know if they fuck around, they're going to find out. And exactly, you could be saying, okay, well, that's what just happened with this lady here. She fucked around and she found out. Okay, sure. But that same rule it applies back to the supposed authority. You fuck around, you're going to find out. And people are going to start realizing that there has been a line drawn in the sand. And the vast majority of the public, the citizens, we the people, are on the other side of that line. And once again, there's a lot more of us than there are of y'all. And America is very armed. The citizenry is very armed in America. Now, what's going to happen when you start going to these cities and you got 10,000 motherfuckers mobilizing on your little 100 or 200 squad? Okay, they'll call in the National Guard. Okay. National Guard sends in a couple thousand people. Now, what happens if when the National Guard sends in a couple thousand people, you got 100,000 motherfuckers, citizens, march up on the National Guard? What happens then? Okay, well then they're going to send in the Marines, the Navy, everything they fucking got. Okay. And now it's a civil war, all because you didn't like the American people standing up for themselves. You won't take a step back and be like, oh, okay, maybe we have went too far. Oh, okay, you won't admit it. Maybe we have been treating the American people like shit. But that's all part of the plan also. That's all part of the plan. I've been saying this ever since Trump got elected. There is a civil war being planned by the elites. You hire half of the poor people to extort, to human traffic the other half, and the other half is eventually going to get tired of it and fight back. And all the while, you as an elite are just sitting back laughing at all the poor people killing each other over the systems that you have implemented. But what happens when these poor people stop fighting each other and look around and be like, look, motherfucker, you ain't going to dictate my goddamn world. What happens then?
Right, give me 1 sec here. I'm gonna pull up the footage here that I was looking at yesterday of the shooting, because some new footage came out today
Showing the moment that an ICE agent fired his weapon in what ICE says was self-defense. For more on that, let's bring in Carrie Urban, Fox News legal editor.
Oh, so shooting in self-defense is fine. Now, what about all these different... And you can look them up on YouTube, man. All these cases where regular-ass citizens are getting assaulted for no reason, and you can see it on the body cams. There is being violence enacted upon them. So by that same equally applied logic, they do and should have every right to kill and defend themselves against their attackers, who a lot of times happen to be wearing a uniform. But that's not how you guys would spin it then. And the spin tells you everything about the agendas.
And former counselor to Attorney General Bill Barr. Carrie, good to have you with us. And I think we want to just get a look at these videos. Let's do that right now.
So this was the original video, right? They because she's been fucking creating problems for them. Guy comes out. This guy says, get out the car, right? What does she do? Backs up. He's in front. Pulls out his gun. Shoots her. Boom, right? And another angle showed that he clearly got hit, by the way.
Number one, you see the agent who was in...
Well, why did he get hit? Did she make him jump out in front of her? No. He thought he had the right to just jump out in front of her, as if his body could stop that vehicle. She didn't make him... He was trying to abduct her. That's the fucked up part about all this. He was about to human traffic that person and forcibly extort them out of their resources. Fuck you, Myron. Fuck you, Myron, and anyone who agrees with this human trafficking and extorting of we the people.
Front of that vehicle. Here's number 2. Let's watch this. There's no audio on this, so just watch quiet as we watch this unfold as well.
So here's another angle. Boom. Can't see as much.
Shitty angle.
That second
Shoots.
one's harder to see. It's from across the street. We have a third video that we also are cleared to.
This
See, what should have happened is, you know, there should have been some other citizens around with these motherfuckers sighted in. And as soon as that lady got shot, because the citizens should have been watching her back. As soon as that lady got shot, these other motherfuckers should have opened up on them cops, is what should have happened. See, the cops aren't going to start respecting the rights of we the people until we the people start defending our rights.
one, let me show you guys this one.
Use now as well. Let's take a look at this one. That we also are cleared to use now as well.
See here he is here?
Let's take a look.
Boom, you can see he gets hit. It's a little hard to see.
You can also see that he intentionally put himself in the path of her vehicle. Because he's so used to people just bending the fuck over for him and submitting to his authority, that he thought, oh, this car is just going to submit to my authority. And he was ready to shoot that bitch anyway. He was hoping that she'd step on the gas so he could shoot her. So it's okay for Myron right here to praise this officer shooting this lady. But if I say something about, oh, well, it should be okay for the people to defend ourselves in whatever means necessary. And if that means necessary is shooting back at the cops, now people got a problem with it. Because someone's how dare you talk about authority like that? Now, equal rights, equal fights, motherfuckers. If we don't have equal fights, that means we ain't got equal rights. And like I already covered, the only rights we have are the rights that we are willing to kill and defend. If you're not defending your rights, you don't have those rights. Rights are imaginary. Okay, just ask Andrew Bustamante. Rights are imaginary.
Because the nigga's camera's trash.
That we also are cleared to.
So here he is right here, where my mouse is. Okay, right here.
Use now as well.
So here,
Let's take a
boom, that's
What happens when every time a cop pulls someone over, 30 motherfuckers pull up? What happens then? Huh? The cops will start pulling people over with 10 cars. Okay. Because cops are so used to bullying people. They're used to singling people out, and then they call their buddies, right? It's okay for the cops to call their buddies for backup. And that's all groovy. What about we the people? We need our other citizens for our backup. The cops got their backup. We need our backup. And I'll tell you, there's a lot more of us motherfuckers. What happens when every time cops pull someone over, that person goes to a little app and sends out a bat signal? Okay, I need assistance here to make sure these cops don't assault me. That's what needs to happen. I'll tell you what, it'll keep them fucking cops honest. And speaking about honest cops are not only encouraged, but they are taught to lie. They are trained to use lies in order to manipulate you to effectively enhance their extortion racket, to enhance their human trafficking racket. They extort you at the threat of human trafficking is what's actually going on there.
where he gets hit. Here he is, and here's the car. So he absolutely gets hit. And a car is a deadly weapon, child. I don't give a fuck what any of these liberals and progressives.
And he put himself right directly in the fucking way of that deadly weapon, did he not? So that would be like me jumping out in front of a gun and then saying, "Why'd you shoot me?" You ever heard about stay out of the line of fire? You ever? I'm sure you've heard of that one, Myron, right? Stay out of the line of fire. You know, the bullet comes out that way, so you don't want to be right in front of it. Okay, the car goes forward, so you don't want to be right in front of it. But this guy is so used to people just bowing and capitulating to his authority that he thought he could just put himself right in the way of the weapon, the car, right? You just called the car a weapon. He chose, no one made him jump right in front of that car. That ICE agent, which they're all cops, right? They're all cops. That cop thought that, hey, I told you to do something. You just need to fucking shut up and do it. And he's so used to people doing that, and then someone didn't do that. And he had that gun ready. He was hoping she was going to keep going forward. He was hoping. Okay, that's fine. So if you hit someone, then you deserve to get shot. Okay, let's equally apply that logic. If I was good at editing, I'd bring up all kinds of fucking shit where cops run motherfuckers over. There's a bunch of it out there. And the cops don't get charged most of the time for fuckery as such.
This is trying to tell you. A car is a deadly weapon, okay?
Look at this one from a higher angle, and you see this is the car after.
So then you got to be a stupid motherfucker to put yourself right in the direct line of that car, right? Or no? I don't know if someone had a gun out and someone else jumped right in the way of the front of that gun, then that would be a stupid motherfucker, right? Same logic applies.
Now, here's the other angle that just came out today with the body cam, right? And yes, they sound and look exactly like you would expect. So here she is.
What, like having their face covered and telling people what to do? Oh, you were talking about the other people, not the extortion enforcers. Okay, I thought you were talking about the extortion enforcers because they all look and sound the same to me, having no respect for their fellow citizens.
Right, backing up her car. That's fine.
So being all loud is a bad thing, but only when the citizens do it. Because cops do nothing but put on their sirens and lights. Cops will pull you over for having your brights on, but to pull you over, they will flash their big-ass fucking strobe lights. And then they will turn around and say, your lights were too bright. That is fucking gaslighting, bro. Cops will pull you over and say, you need to be honest with me. That's fucking gaslighting, bro. All the while lying to your fucking face.
Dude, being sarcastic, right? Clearly not complying with lawful commands, as you guys are going to see here in a...
Okay, so a lot of cops think this. They think that when I have this badge and uniform on and I tell someone to do something, then they have to do it because that is a lawful order. But it is only a lawful order if there is a law to back up that order. Then it is a lawful order, but most of them think them just telling you something is inherently a lawful order because they are the law, right? That's only partially true because we are all the law. We are all the cops of the own personal law that we uphold within our minds, heart, and soul. They don't like hearing that.
Second, right? Because people said, oh, bro, she just said that's fine, dude. They don't realize that this is like very patronizing, sarcastic commentary that she's giving. Hold on 1 second, just.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning.
So he gets to play, right?
Just so you know, it'll be the same.
And of course, this fucking creature. I don't know what this thing is that's coming up to him.
Hey, when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran.
See, of course, U.S. citizen, former veteran. Like, she thinks that...
How dare you think that you being a U.S. citizen means something? How dare you think you have any kind of rights being a U.S. citizen? This motherfucker is definitely a CIA plant, dude. I'm telling you. He's there's a lot of influencers that are state endorsed and paid plants in order to manipulate and influence the public.
That's going to protect her from being a fucking retard, right? And breaking the law. I'm telling you guys, these progressives are stupid. They don't...
Okay, well, I have my own personal laws that some of you might be breaking. Some of you in uniform. I have my own personal laws, right? that some of you might be breaking. And ignorance is no excuse for breaking my own personal laws. Just because you don't know about my personal law, it doesn't matter when you start breaking my personal laws.
Understand that just because you're a U.S. citizen doesn't mean that ICE can't fucking take you into custody. And HSI has the authority to investigate you and commit for crimes outside of the INA. But people are stupid and they don't realize this.
You want to come at us?
You gotta come at us?
You want to come at us? I say,
Does this sound like someone that's complying with the law? More than likely, what happened was they told them, hey, you guys can't.
How dare you have self-respect and balls? How dare you treat the cops the same way they treat you? How dare you?
Be fucking blocking the road off here, okay? You gotta stop.
go get yourself some lunch, big boy.
Go get yourself some lunch. So this,
So stopping the road is bad. Well, cops do it all the time, but it's fine when they do it with their checkpoints, which is actually unconstitutional. It's fine when they stop and block the road and are loud and prideful and just assuming that you need to comply with any fucking mouth queef that comes out their mouth.
guy has it, right? This guy comes in. You guys can see he's coming in hot.
Go ahead.
Get out the car, right?
Out the car.
So now he's giving lawful commands. Get out the car. He said it twice, right?
Get out of the fucking car.
What does this bitch do? Gets in the car.
Get out of the car.
Instead of getting out of the car, what does she do? She puts it in reverse and fucking hits the guy.
Oh.
He's him a surprise. He doesn't see that coming.
I don't know. He was pretty quick on the draw, though. For being surprised and not seeing it coming, he was pretty damn quick on the draw, wasn't he? He could have shot out the tire. He totally could have done something else besides kill her. He could have shot out the tire. But no, he's like, this is the chance I've been waiting for to pop a motherfucker in the line of duty. Let's go. And all kinds of cops kill regular ass citizens and barely ever get punished for it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this play for you guys full without me interrupting. Okay.
All right. I think I've said my piece on this matter. The people need to start sending out bat signals to other citizens every single time they get pulled over. The cops feel that they are entitled to your exact what you drive to your address. That they feel they're entitled with that. They have all these FLIR security systems getting set up in all kinds of cities, which tell them exactly where you are every moment of the fucking day that you're moving. So they feel perfectly entitled to that, but the people can't monitor the cops. People can't keep some transparency and honesty for the cops' actions. Nah, nigga, that's a two-way street, bro. That's a two-way street, and it's called respect. And the American people have not been getting the respect, and the American people will not get the respect that they, I would say deserve, but you only deserve it if you are willing to enforce your respect. So until the people start enforcing some respect for we the people, the red coats and blue will keep taking our rights and keep showing us what they think about us, which is that we are their slaves, we are their puppets, they're monkeys to dance for them. I am the brightest night, I am the darkest light, and I am ascending, as are we all. Watch out for each other's backs out there, guys.
And then I'll give some more commentary after. So let's play it one time.